Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBeast lied in his most recent video, guys. He has this new video titled $1 versus $100 million car, guys. And he's actually been lying to you all in this video, and he's being really deceptive in the way he's talking, and I'm going to give you a few reasons as to why. I'm going to cite the times where it happened, guys. But if you like content like this, make sure to like, subscribe. But let's get into the video. So he recently made this video titled $1 versus $100 million car. You can see it right there. He's a big YouTuber. He's got 183 million subscribers. That's like twice as much as PewDiePie, guys. And if you can see, he says, I have no idea why the last car was so expensive. And we'll get into that in a little bit, guys. So let's start the video, and I'll just point these things out to you as we go.
Behind me are the most expensive cars in the world. No joke, we got our hands on over $250 million worth of cars.
All right, so here basically he's claiming that he has over $250 million worth of vehicles here.
One of them even costing
And he's got this one here that kind of looks like it should be like a floating car, like a flying car.
$100 million. And we're gonna be exploding, sailing, driving, and even flying all of these cars to show you why they're so expensive. Starting with...
So if you look right there, actually, guys, you can tell that that's not actually a car.
And even flying...
by definition, a car is a vehicle that is a ground vehicle. And this right here is a plane. This is a plane. This is not a car. This is a plane. He's using a plane and saying it's a car, but it's not a car, guys. It is actually a plane, because by definition, if it flies in this orientation, then it is actually a plane, guys. I used to work on planes, so I know a lot about them. And I'm just telling you right now that this is a plane. This is not a car, guys.
All of these cars to show you why they're so expensive.
So right off the bat, and within 20 seconds, he's already lied to you once. He's deceived you once.
Starting with this $1 car. Literally a rust.
He says this is a $1 car, guys. Do you know in scrap metal, do you know how much that's worth? That's worth about like $250, guys. That's actually worth like 200 times higher than what he's saying it's worth. And he's kind of guilty of doing things like this. Like, he's made a video titled $1 Yacht.
This is a $1 billion.
Like, where he starts on
this
a $1 boat. I'll show you
18 grand a year to store this?
Correct.
Interesting. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, $1, and he's saying that this is like a $1 boat ride. But obviously, boat rides are a lot more expensive than $1. So that's just kind of one of the telltale signs that he's kind of deceiving us in these videos, guys. He's just kind of showing off that, hey, I don't actually care about giving you real hard facts. I don't care about being honest with you guys. I'm just going to make a video for content's sake.
Bucket. Why are you selling this car for $1?
Well, you see, it's pretty much worthless.
So he's saying that this guy right here, if this guy has any sense of understanding of this price of scrap metal, then he would know that he would get like $250 off of this. And it's from MrBeast as well. So this just tells me that this has got to be acting, guys, because he's actually MrBeast. If he knew who MrBeast was, he wouldn't take just $1 from MrBeast. He would take as much money as he could possibly get from MrBeast, not $1. This just screams to me that this is deceptive, that this is actually acting, guys, that this isn't like actually really like anything interesting.
I can't put any time or money in this thing.
If you grab this $1, the deal is final. Now, obviously, this is a piece of garbage. But when you spend $20K on repairs, it actually runs.
All right, let's get this bad boy started.
I did not think it would start.
Okay, so he's saying that he spent $20,000 in repairs. That seems like kind of a blown up number, guys. That seems pretty abnormal. Like, that doesn't seem like that's what actually they spent on it. It seems like maybe they put in maybe a few $1,000s at most. Because in order to get an engine, they needed a catalytic converter, guys. And if you don't know what a catalytic converter is, it basically makes the car run. So if they wanted to get a catalytic converter, they'd probably spend an extra like $1,000. But that is not anywhere near $20,000. That seems really ridiculous, guys. I think MrBeast is really stretching things here.
This thing driving smells like smoke. This is crazy. $1 car. $1 car. $1 car. $1 car.
And there they are chanting about it being a $1 car when we just proved to them that it's at least a $200 car. And now that they've done repairs on it, it's more like a $1,200 car. Wait.
All right, well, that was the $1 car.
Glad I wasn't in that.
And that's another sign to me, like, this is a little unrelated, but MrBeast is kind of like frugal with money, and he doesn't really do very nice things. Like, somebody could have used that car, guys. And the fact that he's pushing it off a cliff like that is really kind of disrespectful to any non-car owners who could have used that car.
Bring in the $100,000 car, which drives itself. No joke, no one is currently in this car, and it is moving. Let's see what 100 grand gets you.
And this one actually is true, guys. There's a lot of $100,000 cars out there that are like self-driving, like Teslas, for example. Like you can pre-order a Cybertruck, guys, and it will actually drive itself.
There's a lot of room in this car.
So my next example here is the $500,000 car. He's saying that this car is $500,000, but what he doesn't tell you actually, guys, is that this car is actually a boat.
An extra $200,000, you can get this $500,000 boat car.
So he's saying it's a boat car, guys, but really what he's telling you here is that it's actually a boat, because as you can see,
this is a normal car. You can't really tell the difference. But here's the fun part. Just drive it in the water and it turns into a boat. We're gonna let Carl go first.
Here we go! But it is
this doesn't
more
feel
of a
right.
boat than it is a car.
Doesn't feel right.
It's
I'm
also
having them
more
go
of an
first just so I can make sure it
alternate
works.
vehicle, which is not
Are we sinking?
quite
No,
what a
we're
car
floating.
is, guys. So it's another
looks like it
sign
worked.
that
Let's
he's
see what
being
happens.
deceptive.
Oh my God.
All right, my final example here is the $600,000 car. This one is literally a plane. He's claiming that this is a car, but it's quite obviously a literal plane.
Dude, what is happening?
This car is not only completely street legal, but it also has wings that can take in literally 8,000.
He's saying that that's completely street legal, and that's kind of horseradish, guys, because there's a lot of tanks out there that are street legal, and there's a lot of things that are street legal, but you know, like, a lot of things can be street legal, guys. A tractor can be street legal, so just saying that this is street legal doesn't really say that this is a car to me. It seems like kind of horseradish, guys.
Feet in the sky.
And we'll see here, we'll see it takes off.
It's taking off!
It goes up into
The wheels aren't on the ground anymore!
It goes up into the wings.
It's literally a
You
car.
can see that it's actually flying there, which is proving to me that this is not actually a car, guys. This is actually a plane.
flying.
Actually,
These cars are getting crazier and crazier. I can't even believe my eyes. There's a car a mile above my head right now.
There is a plane a mile above your head. Just because the shape of it looks like a car doesn't mean that it is a car. Like, honestly, it doesn't mean it's a car if it's shaped like a car. Like, if I made a toothbrush that's shaped like a car, would you say that it's also a car? If I made a dildo that was shaped like a car, would you also say that's a car? Like, what constitutes something being a car, guys? It just seems absolutely ridiculous that MrBeast makes all these things shaped like cars and then pretends that, like, they all are cars. Like, just because it's shaped like a car doesn't mean it is a car, guys. And that's really where I want to end things on today, is that if you see something that looks like a car, just because it's shaped like a car doesn't mean it is a car. Cars have actual, like, they have certain things, certain constitutions around them that really, like, represent a car, and, like, things that make it, like, stand out as a motor vehicle, a car. And just being shaped like a car doesn't actually make it a car. So if you like content like this, make sure to like, subscribe. If you're here to hate, don't hate. We're not here to hate on this channel. Don't do any of that for no reason, guys. But anyway, guys, I hope to talk to y'all later, and I'll see you next time.